back to their days sharing Candlestick Park with the San Francisco Giants. A foghorn followed the 49ers down to Santa Clara and Levi Stadium, where it continues to blare and let the Bay know it is time for some football. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the New York Giants and the San Francisco 49ers. Giants sideline, a look at their head coach. His side would prefer to move on from the last couple of months. They have lost 6 of 8 during that stretch. Running the show across the field, the head coach of the 49ers. His guy's coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye on it, Brock. Maybe a small advantage to them because of that. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you. Hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. And off we go in Santa Clara. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. And they'll be brought out by the 2025 first rounder out of Ole Miss. Here's Jackson Dart.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So first down from the 41. Design bootleg here. Hits his running back. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Handoff on second and short. Room to run inside the 20. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 6-0 lead right away. Extra point try is good by Wright. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Wright ready to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He dodged the tackle. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50. So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
A gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Here's a give inside to James. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ballgame.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Yeah, you. Hey, what's up? That's up. Yellow.
Purdy trying on fourth down. He's got to his running back. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. Now run, James. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks you can keep on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
In the red zone on 1st. He's got it at the 6. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Toss this one out to James. And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers start off well, tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. On the return, here comes Rivers. Escapes the defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, Gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes. You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed is the difference.
Nick Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Dart going to throw again. For big yards on the right side. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Still sticking with the passing game. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, he puts a sack on the board.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Has him on the quick hitter. We got the football, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the first quarter. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. Well, a chance to take the lead here as they line up for the field goal. The kick by Roddy's good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The 49ers and Jordan James back out on offense. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway. On 3rd down, Purdy. Short pass brought in. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Get set.
Handoff for Robinson, running right. He sells it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. Ball down to the 26. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Purdy setting up that play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. They're going to try to throw for it. Throw caught by his running back. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. They've been leaving him open, and that is something they're going to have to button up in the near future, Brock, considering the type of start this guy is having.
Yeah, this running back's making all sorts of friends with his buddies in his offensive huddle. Enemies on the other side, but this kind of production means everybody's going to get to eat today.
James. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
And goal at the 5-yard line.
Purdy throwing here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. He'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Screen play here for James. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 2nd quarter lead. One after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now here comes the New York offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Slot receivers headed left. So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. From the gun, here's Dart. Hits him on the out route. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
29 yards. 1st down, New York.
Now a give running right. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The Giants using their 1st time out. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Dart setting in the throw here. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. He's trying to push the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So the Giants now going to call on their field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Return coming from the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here come the 49ers on offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set. Yeah, you. Ready? Yellow.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Pass is pulled in by James. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
It's a gain of 11. And the 49er first down.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
From the gun is Purdy. Short pass caught by his tight end. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
Looking to throw on third and 1. It's hot. Pearsall has it. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down throw by Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. They run, it's James. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Trying to work quickly now.
14 more yards. That's another.
Purdy on first down. Hits his running back. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there. You never.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Eddie Pinheiro out to try to put up 3 here for the Niners. It's a 38-yard look here.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they have left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get 1 final snap here in the half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. 1 final shot before the half. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. Oh, heads-up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the third quarter. Right, ready to send this one away. Fields this one at the 3. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The 49ers and Jordan James back out on offense. And he's already scored once this game, something he's made a bit of a habit of this season. As we see, he's among the league's best at finding that end zone. Pretty throwing here on first. Jump off caught by his back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
It is cut left side. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 from the 32. And And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. I love the call, Brock, but wrong situation there. The defense closes that sweep out behind the line.
When you get that jet sweep to the outside, you have to. You have to get vertical. There is just too much team speed in today's NFL if you don't go north and south.
This is James. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
They're working quickly here.
Only a yard. It's 4th down.
Looking to throw. He's got it to his running back. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
James will tick it in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. It's just been a difference maker.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And Dart's got him a fresh set of downs there as he slides to a stop. One play in blocking this drive is already in enemy territory. Here on 1st down. Has room into the secondary. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants start the second half with some needed points.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got a man. Complete. And he is stopped. Wow, a bit surprising after he just burned this defense, but he doesn't make it across, and the 2-point try failed. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Finds some space, he's past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The 49ers and Jordan James back out on offense. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 11.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow, and he is dicing it.
He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. All set to go now from the 35. 1st down, Purdy to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
They give left side to James. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, 2 yards there. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this third quarter. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's 49ers football, and we'll see if they can close things out for a win. All right, they need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive.
53.
Running this with James. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Outside. 18. 21.
Carry here for James. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Going right side, Robinson with it. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers push the lead up to 12.
Niners 31. Giants 19.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. On 1st and 10, here's Starks. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
First down, New York.
On 1st down, here's Starks. Has it downfield, working the left. Touchdown, New York! The Giants now within 1 score in the 4th. Right there, an attack on the point after. And the Giants trim the deficit down to 5.
Giants 26.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. The 49ers and Jordan James back out on offense. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Hits him on the out route. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A give left side. Here's Robinson. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
A couple are happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
And now with James. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
He's back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The Giants using their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First down from the 42.
42-yard line.
Handoff now to Robinson. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. They'll need more of those as they trail by a score. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game.
At the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Pass is pulled in by James. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers with a 5-point lead. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now run, James. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Setting up to pass. Big back screen to the running back. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Now 1 second before they call a delay a game, a timeout comes in. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. A big moment coming up for Eddie Pinheiro on this attempt. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. He'll look to throw it. Nowhere open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he is to throw. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Desperation time here. Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. No timeouts remaining here, partners, and they can just run out this clock. Line up the design keeper. So the 49ers earn a win in this one. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock, so it is